Sane remedies for insane headache. Hey everyone, this is Pavitra from Fitness, and we're going to talk about what to do if you have a headache. To start with, there are two types of headache. One is inside your head and another one is outside your head. No, that was a joke. There are two things common between headache always. One is a trigger and the second one is a solution. All headaches have a trigger and all headaches have a solution, but that solution is not the painkiller because all those pills come with their own side effects. Now, what are the possible triggers? It's always because of a chemical imbalance inside your brain, almost always. There are several triggers for that. One could be a cold or infection, when there is a sudden temperature difference inside and outside your body. Suppose if like you're running in a cold weather, or if you're working out without too much of a warm-up, you could suddenly get a sinus headache, and that's because of the temperature difference between, inside and outside your body. The other possible reasons: poor sleep, too much of stress, indigestion or food sensitivity or any food intolerance, PMS migraine, dehydration or chemical imbalance inside your brain or body. Now, what's the first thing that you need to do as soon as you get a headache? Splash your face, your eyes, nose, neck with water. If possible, wash your hands and legs as well. Take a pinch of pink salt, put it in your tongue and drink a glass of water. This will quickly rehydrate you inside your body. The second thing that you're going to do once you get a headache is figure out what was the reason for your headache, what triggered the headache. And don't Google about that, because if you do Google, almost always it's going to show that you are having a chronic disease. We already spoke about some triggers that could cause your headache, so we can see what are the remedies that we can do specifically for each of that. If you do get a sinus headache every time you start a workout, make sure that you do a little more of warm-up so your body gets a little more heated up and you don't obviously get a headache. The next one is poor sleep. Sleep is very, very important for your body, and only with good sleep your brain gets rejuvenated and relaxed. So if you have a headache because you have not slept well in the past couple of days or nights, take a power nap and then make sure you're sleeping well that night and every night. If it's because of a dehydration, because you went out in the sun too much, the pink salt and water will help immediately. And make sure the next time you venture out in hot sun, you have a physical sunscreen. I'm not talking about the creams, either a hat or a cap or an umbrella, and that would help. Of course, now for dehydration, you have to have plenty of water. Carry a bottle of water with you. Make sure it's steel. If it is because of a food intolerance, or if it's because of a bloating or gas or acidity or indigestion, ginger, a piece of ginger, a pinch of pink salt and a dash of lime would really work wonder in getting it down. And make sure you are aware of what is that food that is going to cause that problem again, so you know what to avoid next time. If you get PMS migraine or a headache a couple of days before your expected period, or the last week before your expected period, what you could do is have a spoon of aloe vera gel, just scoop out aloe vera gel from the leaf, add a pinch of pepper, and then you could have that every day before your period. So you could do that from 21st day till 28th day or 30th day, whichever day you're expecting your period. Now that will help in reducing your PMS migraine as well. Another remedy that will work miraculously as soon as you have a headache, or especially if you have a migraine, is pouring 1 or 2 drops of ghee into your nostril. Lie down facing your ceiling and pour 1 or 2 drops of ghee in each nostril, and you will be fine very soon, very fast. Now, the things that you should never be doing when you have a headache. One is having heavy, fried or refined or junk food. Second one is having stimulants like coffee or tea. We almost end up having a coffee or tea as soon as we have a headache because we feel much better with that. But your body is already in distress, and don't stimulate it. Don't give any kind of stimulants to your body at that time. Be it as a coffee or tea, green tea, soda, Red Bull, anything of that matter. No. Another very important advice: don't become a headache for anyone. If you like this video, if you found this helpful, definitely share it with your friends who have a headache or also people who are your headache.